Reimagining the original content to focus on community perspectives and social impact requires a shift in tone, structure, and emphasis. The following is a creatively restructured and expanded version that delves into the communal implications of such incidents, the ripple effects on society, and the critical role of collective responsibility. This version also weaves in questions and reflections to engage the reader more deeply. The Highways We Share, a reflection on community, responsibility, and the social impact of road incidents. Highways are often seen as mere conduits for movement, faceless stretches of asphalt designed for efficiency. But what happens when these arteries of our daily lives become scenes of chaos and danger? The events that unfold on our highways are not just isolated incidents, but echoes that ripple through our communities, affecting lives in profound ways. In southern Ontario, a winter thaw brings relief to the roads, yet the dangers persist. The misconception that improved road conditions guarantee safe driving is a societal blind spot. It's not just the weather, but the choices drivers make that define the safety of our highways. How often do we consider the communal responsibility we bear every time we get behind the wheel? Take the case of a driver on the 401 in North York, who, in a moment of inattention, becomes a potential threat to countless lives. This is not just a personal failing, but a lapse that can have deadly consequences for others. Sergeant Carrie Schmidt's vigilance is not just about enforcing the law. It's about protecting a community from the ripple effects of one bad decision. How many of us understand the gravity of pulling over on a busy highway, where a single mistake can cascade into tragedy? The story continues as a dump truck crashes into rush hour traffic, turning a routine commute into a nightmare. The ensuing chaos is more than just a logistical challenge. It's a stress test for the social fabric. As traffic grinds to a halt, frustration mounts, and drivers begin to take risks they might normally avoid. This moment, seemingly mundane, is a microcosm of how stress and impatience can lead to dangerous decisions that affect not just individuals, but the entire community. What does this say about our collective ability to handle adversity? Steve Powley and his team arrive to clean up the mess, but their work is more than just debris removal. It's an effort to restore order, to bring back a sense of normalcy to a situation that has thrown lives off course. Yet, the pressure to clear the road quickly leads to more risky behavior among drivers, further complicating the task at hand. In moments like these, the fine balance between public safety and individual impatience is laid bare. How can we as a society better support those who work tirelessly to keep us safe? The narrative shifts to a remote county road, where a towing crew faces a different kind of disaster. A semi-truck, mangled and broken, lies in ruin, a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the destructive potential of rapid deceleration. For Derek Dodoni, Eric Goddard, and their crew, this isn't just another job, it's a battle against the remnants of a near tragedy. The stakes are high, not just for the damaged vehicle, but for the lives that could have been lost. In their hands lies the responsibility to mitigate further harm, to ensure that a tragic event doesn't become a catastrophic one. The physical danger is palpable as they work to remove a jammed drive shaft, a task fraught with risk. Yet, the real story here is about courage and the silent heroes who face danger head-on to protect others. This is not just about technical skill, but about a deep sense of duty to the community. How often do we acknowledge the risks these professionals take to keep our roads safe? Further along the 401, a storm sweeps through, transforming the highway into a treacherous path. Sergeant Jen Coles observes the drivers who fail to adjust their behavior to the worsening conditions. The illusion of control, bolstered by all-wheel drive and snow tires, leads some to drive recklessly, endangering everyone around them. This is not just a failure of individual judgment, but a collective misjudgment of what it means to drive responsibly. How can we cultivate a deeper understanding of shared responsibility on the road? In Cornwall, A truck stop becomes the scene of a family effort to recover a toppled tractor trailer. This isn't just about lifting a heavy load, it's about honoring a legacy. For Andrew Venk and his family, the work they do is deeply personal, a continuation of a tradition that started generations ago. The recent passing of his grandmother adds emotional weight to the task, turning it into a moment of reflection on family, community, and the values that bind them together. What does it mean to carry forward the legacy of those who came before us, especially in moments of crisis? As the recovery operation progresses, the challenges multiply. The shifting weight of the container, the precarious positioning of the wreck, and the bitter cold all conspire to make the job nearly impossible. Yet, the Venk family presses on, driven by a sense of duty not just to their business, but to the community they serve. This is more than just a technical challenge. It's a test of resilience, teamwork, and the unspoken bond between those who work together to overcome adversity. How often do we pause to appreciate the perseverance of those who ensure that our roads remain safe, even in the face of overwhelming odds? Back on the 401, the Cornwall crew faces their own set of challenges as they work to clear a jackknifed semi from the icy highway. The environmental threat posed by spilled diesel adds another layer of complexity to an already dangerous situation. The team's quick thinking and resourcefulness are crucial, not just for the immediate task, but for preventing long-term damage to the environment. This moment highlights the interconnectedness of our actions and the far-reaching impact of our decisions. How can we foster a greater awareness of the environmental consequences of road incidents, and what can we do to minimize them? As the night wears on, the toll of the work becomes evident. Exhaustion sets in, but there is no room for error. The crew's determination to finish the job safely is a testament to their professionalism and dedication. Yet, beneath the surface, there is a deeper story of human endurance, of the physical and emotional cost of keeping our highways safe. How do we, as a society, recognize and support the people who take on these burdens so that we can go about our daily lives with peace of mind? The story of these road incidents is not just about the mechanics of recovery or the dangers of driving. It's about the communities we live in, the choices we make, and the values we uphold. It's a reminder that every action on the road has the potential to affect countless lives and that we all share a responsibility to keep each other safe. Whether it's the drivers who need to adjust to changing conditions, the professionals who risk their lives to clear the wreckage, or the families who carry on legacies of service, we are all connected by the roads we travel. In the end, the highways are not just about getting from point A to point B. They are a shared space where our actions reflect our values, where the decisions we make can either protect or endanger the community. The next time you find yourself on the road, consider the broader impact of your choices. Ask yourself, what can I do to ensure that I am contributing to the safety and well-being of everyone around me? How can I be a responsible member of this shared community we call the highway? As we reflect on these incidents, let's remember that safety on the road is not just the responsibility of a few, but a collective effort that requires vigilance, respect, and a commitment to the greater good. Whether you're behind the wheel, working a recovery operation, or simply traveling from one place to another, we all have a role to play in making our roads safer for everyone. Let's take that responsibility seriously and make every journey a testament to the values we hold dear.